the end times. You can turn your television on. You can look at Facebook. You can look at Instagram. And what do we see? Viruses, plagues, wars. It is time to wake up. The Most High is not playing, but near so. Judgment is being cast all around the world.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash. I want to say double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity, for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And this is the brother Gabari Howard from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another lesson. And it's on this video that you see in front of you. You know, this is just out of order. You know, this is out of order. This is wrong, okay? And the Most High is not with this, man, all right? And what you see right here is a woman standing here calling herself prophesying and preaching. And her man, I guess it's her man, I'm not sure who this guy is. You know, more than likely it's probably him and his woman. And they out here calling themselves prophesying and preaching on the highways and hedges, man, okay? And he's standing there like a lump on a log, you know, allow his woman or this woman to speak and call herself a prophetess, man. And when she's going off, man, okay, even if what she's saying what she's saying, the words she's saying, these things are happening, they shouldn't be coming from her mouth, man, because the Most High is not dealing with no woman right now, man. You know, he's not dealing with no woman to have her stand out there on the highway. That's not the woman's job, okay? The woman's job is clearly, you know, written in the scriptures, man. And this is all going off, man. So real quick, this is 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. It says, "For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints." And when women are involved in anything, especially this truth, you know, she's gonna bring what? Confusion, man. Because when you open the scriptures up and you read the scriptures say one thing, but then she's doing another thing, man. You know, you got Jake just doing too much, man. You know, you want to allow your woman to be in every aspect of your life. Well, that's not how the Most High created this thing, man. Okay, the Most High is raising up men, not women. All right? She's out here raising her voice. She got all these damn fringes on her jean jacket. You know, that damn dude, that head wrap on. And she's speaking, and she out of order. Let's continue to read. And again, that's confusion, man. All right? It says, "For the Most High is not the author," 1 Corinthians 14 and 33, "For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace in all the churches of the saints. Let your women," you see this? Let your women keep silence in the churches. And when we go out there to the highways and hedges, that's a church. That's an altar. All right? And we're giving up a holy sacrifice to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you know, and your woman, she's not a part of that, man. And we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that some more. Your woman, she's not a part of that, man. She has a role, but they're definitely not to be prophesying and preaching, man. The scripture says, "Let her keep silence." Now let's look at that word for silence in the Greek. That word for silence is sigeo.
Strong's G 4601. Sigao.
Sigao, it's just to keep silence, to hold one's peace, to be kept in silence, be concealed. And that's this woman, she is none of those things. She's neither being concealed, she's neither being kept in silence, man. Because a woman's role is to rear the children, take care of the house, be obedient to her husband, okay? Her role is not to be out there with the microphone. And that's what it's always the case, man. She got the microphone. She got it all in her fucking mouth, and she's talking, and she's running her mouth, and she's running her trap, and nobody's out there listening, man. You know, see, this society teaches you that the woman, her role is to be exalted above the man. Her role is to be in front of the man. Her role is to be the man, and the man's role is to be in the role of a woman. See, this shit is back. This confusion. He's in silence, but she's running her trap, man. You know, And I don't know who these people are with, man. I don't care, but the point of the matter is that they're out of order, man. You know, I think one of the brothers put Sirach 25 and 24, 1 Corinthians 14 and 34, which we're reading, and 1 Timothy 2 and 11, which we'll get that too. Okay, because this is out of order, man. It says the scripture says, let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. So it's not permitted to women to speak. But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home. For it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. See? It's a shame for a woman to be out here speaking in the church, man. And this is the church. And that's another thing with this Christian churches teach you, that they allow the women to teach. She's a deaconess, she's a preacher, she's a pastor, she's a leader of the church. She's going off, man. She's going off, man. She the reason why we in this thing, man. Real quick, just to prove the point. Book of Revelations, chapter 21, verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. The tabernacle of the Most High, the house of the Most High, is with men. And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And the Most High himself, Yahweh Shem Shai, shall be with them and be their power, man. Right. So the Most High, his tabernacle is with men. It's not with women. You know, you don't know if this woman's on a rag. You don't know if this woman, you know, clearly she got demons on her. You know, she can't be out there preaching and prophesying. Who is she? This is 2 Timothy. It might be 1 Timothy 2 and 11. Let me see. 1 Timothy 2 and 11 is 2 Timothy. It's 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy 2 and 11. It says, let the woman learn. Salakia. Yep. 1 Timothy 2 and 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. And this is not subjection, man. Because whatever she's learning, she's out here grabbing a microphone, man. So she calling herself prophesying and preaching, man. You going the fuck off, man. How long I don't even know how long these people were standing out there, man. They got no sign out there. They just standing there with some fringes on their jean jackets, man. And she got the microphone calling herself waking people up. And you going off, man. You going off, man. Let the woman learn in silence, man. And one big problem that the women of our nation have, especially that N-Dub, is keeping her fucking mouth shut, man. You're not included in this thing, man. Because, again, what are you going to bring? Confusion. What is she the leader of the camp? Why is she speaking? Even if she wasn't the leader of the camp, why is she even talking? Because, see, these jakes, they want to go along to get along, man. They want to add that woman into the equation, thinking that that's going to, you know, solidify them or cement them in this thing, man. No, man. And again, and this guy, he's just standing back there like a lump on a goddamn log, ain't saying nothing, just looking simple. And she got the microphone talking all loud and shit, man. Out of order, bro. Out of fucking order. It says, let the woman learn in silence. And again, the women of our nation have a problem with learning in silence with all subjection. Let's look at that word for subjection, man. Let's look at that word for subjection.
Strong's G 5292. Hupatage.
Hupatage is the act of subjecting. Obedience. And that's another thing too. The women of our nation got a problem with obedience, man. Learning that they have a role, but their role is not to be over a man. We keep on reading. So, verse 12, 1 Timothy 2 and 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. And this woman, she's breaking that law. She's breaking that commandment. Here it is, she's teaching, but her man is in silence. You going off. She's usurping authority over the man. She's usurping authority over the man, and this is a clear case, man. And this is the stuff that's going on in Israel, and this is the stuff that's being brought out to light, man, because you have this, man. Now, what if one of the men of the Lord walking by and see this shit? He's like, hey, the first thing, hey, 1 Timothy 2:11. Man, what does 1 Timothy 2:11 say? Who's reading for her? Why is she even talking? You know? Let's go. Let's keep on reading. It says, but I suffer not a woman to teach. So she's going off on there. She's going off on the fact that she's talking and she's not in silence. Nor to usurp authority over the man, which she's usurping authority over the man, but to be in silence. When you're in silence, you're not being heard. No one's listening to you because you're silent. It says, for Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. And that's right. Again, the reason why we're in this case, the reason why we're here is because of the woman. So she's the one in transgression. So right now, she shouldn't be saying nothing. She shouldn't be even seen. Nobody even should know that she's even so-called in the truth or following the truth, man. But this is the thing. This is America. It's a land of confusion. Great confusion. Darkness, man. Jake doing too much, man. And like the brother said, this is why many of you women will perish. Why? Because you're trying to play the role of the man. Let me get that other scripture that he put up. Sirach 25 and 24. This is Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So how the hell are you supposed to come to this truth with this woman speaking on a microphone talking crap, man? Calling herself prophesying and preaching, man. And like I said, that's the nigga woman. She don't know her role. She don't want to be in her role. She want to be in a man's role. And you simple ass Jakes out there, you allowing the woman to take your role, man. And he's standing there like, again, he ain't said two words, man.
We are at the end times. You can turn your stated. We are at the end times. You can turn your television on. You can look at Facebook. You can look at Instagram. And what do we see? Viruses, plagues, wars. It is time to wake up.
This is out of order, bro. This is completely out of fucking order, bro. And then they'll say, oh, you guys hate women. No, we don't. You women have your role, man. We hate women in the role of the man, you know, because that ain't your role. She shouldn't even be on the highways and hedges, man. This is a war zone. This is a battle zone. Why in the hell is she in there talking about we at wars? Come on, she don't even know what she's talking about. She's just out of order. Look at Facebook. Look at your TVs. Man, you out of order, bro. Look at the scriptures and what it say. Let the woman learn in silence, man. To be in subjection to her husband, not to usurp authority over a man. All these scriptures we brought out. All these scriptures, she brought none of that out. What she's bringing is confusion, man.
The Most High's not playing. The near soul.
Fucking nigga woman, fat black demon, man. She's like a straight up demon, man. Preaching in no man's land, man, because nobody's listening to her, man. Because she not to be listened to, man. Out of order, man. Out of order, bro.
Judgment is being cast all around the world.
Yeah, man. Jake is through, man. Jake doing too much, and you need to cut it the fuck out, bro. Hey, with that, on to the next. Shalom.